guys, what's up? Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. My name is Emma for those of you who are new, and I would love it if you guys subscribed and stuck around. It is Monday, it's almost noon, and I just wanted to sit down and chat with you guys for a little bit. I haven't filmed in over 2 weeks because a couple weeks ago my brother got married, my older brother got married, and I took 5 days off of work for that wedding weekend, and I didn't vlog or anything obviously, but after I got back I literally worked for 7 days straight, so that kind of sucked. But I just wanted to sit down and chat with you guys for a little bit because I wanted to show you guys like a mini half price books haul, because I have a few books that I haven't shown you guys in book hauls that I want to show that I'm kind of like excited about. They're like fun books that I don't know, maybe none of you guys have heard of, but I really am excited to read. And I also just have a bunch of unused footage from like over a month ago where Sid and I were in the city and we went book shopping. Well, I went book shopping, he just tagged along. And there's also footage from like before that where I was like trying to hunt down like book annotation materials. So I don't really know what's gonna make it in this video, but I had all that unused footage and I thought I love watching book shopping content, but I did want to show you guys still like all of that content because it's just dumb to have filmed all of that and not show you guys. So I think I'm gonna have this be like kind of like a book shopping video, but also like a bargain book haul if you guys, you know, love shopping for books but you don't always have like the money to do so. I think half price books is amazing. So I don't know, this video is just gonna be like a random bookish vlog because I haven't talked to you guys in forever, and I also have all of that content. So I also am going to film a reading vlog today. I'm going to start the reading vlog today. I think it'll probably be like a weekly reading vlog, but I am reading Caraval right now, and then I'm also going to have Once Upon a Broken Heart in that video, so I definitely want to get that up before the end of the week for you guys as well. So that'll be a separate video. This one that you're watching will probably be up first though. I'm filming a fantasy reading vlog, so I'm super excited. I don't film many reading vlogs. I've only posted like 2 on my channel, but I'm excited to read some Stephanie Garber. I'm currently almost halfway through Caraval and I love it, but I've heard Once Upon a Broken Heart is better, so we shall see. But first off, I just wanted to sit down really quick and say a huge thank you to Ana Luisa for working with me in today's video. You guys know I don't need to do my whole spiel about them, but Ana Luisa is my favorite jewelry company. I work with them all the time. I spend my own money on their pieces and I absolutely adore their pieces. I'm wearing a couple new ones from them right now that I'll insert some close-ups of, but I love these. I have the big version of these that I wore in New York, like the big gold hoops, the ones that are in my first haul here, but I got these small or like medium ones and I love them. And then I have a new little everyday gold mini huggy hoop for my second haul. I'm obsessed. And then I only have my initial necklace. All my other necklaces that I've gotten have not been from Ana Luisa and they're already tarnished. I threw them away, so I've been wearing my necklace every day, but sometimes I just want something more simple that doesn't have my initials on it, and I think this is absolutely perfect. This is so stunning. So if you guys don't know about Ana Luisa, even though if you've been around for a while you know, I hype them up all the time. They are a jewelry company that focuses on sustainability and affordability. They're climate neutral, carbon neutral, all the good things. All their pieces start at $39 and up, so there is something for everybody, from trendy pieces to simple pieces like these. And I live in my Ana Luisa jewelry. I wear it all the time. I just gifted my mom a couple pieces for my brother's wedding, and now I have these slick new pieces that I'm gonna wear literally every day. Like, these are the perfect everyday hoop. I'm obsessed, and they're also like so nice because you can dress them up as well, and I just love Ana Luisa so much. So their Mother's Day sale is coming up. I'll link all of that information down below in the description box, but year round when they're not having like promotional sales, you can just use my discount code. I'm pretty sure it's just Emma Snyder 20. I'll have it on the screen and I'll link it down below, but you guys should definitely check out Ana Luisa for their upcoming sale. You can buy something for your mom or for your sisters or for whoever is special in your life. If that's just yourself, then treat yourself. Thank you, Ana Luisa. You guys know I love you, and thank you for always wanting to work with me. And I always love sharing about your jewelry and your pieces to my subscribers. So definitely check out Ana Luisa. All the information will be linked down below in the description box for you guys. So without further ado, I'm just gonna roll all of those clips of me book shopping because there's quite a few clips, I'm pretty sure, and I don't know, what other random footage we'll just go ahead and insert here, but enjoy that. And then when all that's done, you can come back and I'll show you guys just a little mini half-price books haul. I love half-price books. So yeah, also stay tuned for my fantasy reading vlog, because I've said it a million times, I think I'm in my fantasy era. So let's go ahead and roll those clips here. Pulled up to Hobby Lobby because I want to see if they have any book annotating materials, because I really want to start annotating my books. I just think it's going to be so fun. So I checked Target for like the little sticky notes, but they didn't have any except for ones that were neon. So I know Hobby Lobby carries a lot of like stationery stuff, so I'm hoping that they have some. If not, I'll just order some on Amazon. I finally picked up Icebreaker by Hannah Grace, and I think I'm going to start this today just because I'm in the need for a hockey romance. I don't know, I just need my fix of cheesy, smutty romance, because while I love A Court of Thorns and Roses, it is just such a specific type of book that I just need something easy to digest after, because there is so much going on, and while I love every second of it, it's just like too much for my little brain to handle sometimes. So definitely gonna read this. I don't know why I threw it in my bag, because I'm literally just going to Hobby Lobby and going home, but I guess we'll just take it in with us. Okay guys, I got the goods. They are a bit more neon than I would prefer, but I'm just gonna test it out. There's yellow, orange, pink, purple, blue, and green. So I'm just gonna test it out and see if I even use them. And then I'm gonna order like the mega pack on Amazon so I can like match the tabs to the books I'm reading. Like I really want to go through, and when I read the Magnolia Park series, have like the deep greens and royal blue and like red and stuff. Yeah, so I want to start annotating my books. I'm gonna watch a couple annotating videos today, I think. Hi guys, this is Editing Emma popping in to give you guys a little annotating update. And before I show you guys, some of you may have already seen it because I've showed the annotating fail in, I think, my last book haul, which is exactly what it is. I'm sorry, my dog is barking. Prince! So don't judge me when I show you guys this, but it is so bad, you guys. Honestly, I think my main fault, my number one problem, was putting the tab dividers, like the little sticky tabs, so far out. If I had pushed them in a little bit, maybe it would look semi-normal. But honestly, I also just don't think this was the best book to start annotating with, just because there's not a whole lot of depth to this book. It's just college romance, straight smut for the most part. But I honestly really did enjoy it, other than the fact that it really slowed me down as a reader. It took me like 10 times longer to read, which honestly, like for some books, it's nice because you can actually slow down and digest a little bit more. But for me, I just like being a fast reader, and for books like this that don't have a whole lot of substance, I don't know. I didn't really like it, but I think it is cute because like I used the pink tabs for Stassi and the purple ones for Nate, and then I also used different highlighters, my zebra like mild liners or midliners or whatever they're called. But I don't know, that's a little update on my annotating journey. It's not going well. So let me know any annotating tips or like your favorite materials, because I would realistically not like to quit after just annotating one book, but for now my annotating journey has hit a plateau. So anyways, that's that on that. Let's just go ahead and hop back into the video and enjoy the book shopping content. Thank you. do not recommend Westport Coffee House.
Oh, don't be rude.
As a cup of coffee, I do not recommend. I'm not gonna recommend a bad cup of coffee.
That's not bad.
Bad news is coffee is bad. Good news is we're going to Half Price Books. So let's go inside. Okay, so I found things we had from the light, but it was ripped. So I guess I'm gonna have to get an extra full. I did find this. I've been looking for this one because I didn't want a hardcover. So I'm gonna get this one. Should I just get? I heard 5 Survive is really good too, but. Wondering why that shelf looks different. I mean, you probably aren't, but it's because I sold all of my Colleen Hoover books. I am just sort of, let's have that chat really quick. I'm not gonna speak on it for a long time, but sorry, my camera's broken, so I have to like adjust the exposure like on the actual like camera screen instead of the little dial. So a new camera is definitely in my future. But I sold all of my Colleen Hoover books because if I'm being honest, I'm just kind of sick of Colleen Hoover. I think she is a great author. If you're trying to get back into reading, or if you're just trying to get started reading, I think her content, for the most part, there's a couple books that have a lot of trigger warnings and stuff in it, but for the most part, her content is very easy to consume and digest. Not It Ends With Us, that has like a lot of trigger warnings, and I don't know, I haven't read all of her books, but they were just sitting on my shelf, and I was like planning out some like book rec videos and just like some videos that I want to film for you guys, and like I wasn't reaching for her books. Like her books weren't coming to mind for like books that I wanted to recommend to you guys. And if you watched my channel like a year ago when I first started posting my book content, I hyped up Colleen Hoover. Even in my 2022 wrap up, I was like, you know, some of her books are still top reads for me, just because the end of 2021, beginning of 2022 is when I started really reading again, and I was easily influenced by TikTok. I still am. Who am I kidding? I love book talk and bookstagram. The people that I was consuming, and even now the people I consume, love Colleen Hoover. And I think she's great. All respect to her, but I honestly think there are so many authors that are so much better, and so many storylines and plot lines that are so much better, and I just knew that I wasn't ever going to reread her books. Maybe it would have made like an interesting reading vlog, like rereading all of Colleen Hoover books and like changing my opinions on them, because if you go to my Goodreads or like my wrap-up videos or whatever, like you'll see that I rated them pretty highly. But if I were to reread them now compared to all the books that I've read in the last year and ones that I'm picking up now, I don't think I would rate them very highly. So, but that's just like a mini little spiel. I'm over Colleen Hoover. My Colleen Hoover phase is done. I might pick up a few more books by her like eventually. Like, I'm not gonna say that I'm never gonna read her again. I don't know. I just didn't want her books anymore, so I don't know if I'm gonna do that with all of my collection. Like, if I didn't love a book, if I'm just gonna go ahead and just like list it on Facebook, just because I obviously love my books and all of that sort of thing, but I don't want to hold on to a book just to like not ever read it again or talk poorly about it. But if I'm also not gonna like recommend it to you guys, or I'm not like still thinking about that book, I didn't really want to like hold on to it. So I don't know, maybe that'll happen with like a lot of authors. Like, the more I read, the more I'll be like, oh, like Elle Kennedy, you know, sucks, which no hate to my queen Elle Kennedy, I love you, but I was just kind of over my Colleen Hoover phase, honestly. But not to say that I won't read any more of her books, but I was just kind of like over it. So now I have like this empty shelf where all of my half-price books were chilling. But I just wanted to share with you guys a little half-price books haul. So I got a few books that I have heard about, but also a couple that I hadn't. So, and they're all in pretty much perfect condition. I'm pretty sure this one is brand new and literally was just released. Question mark? Oh no, it wasn't just released. I'm lying. So the first book I have is King of Scars by Lee Scars, not Stars. King of Scars by Leigh Bardugo. I think this is another book in the Grishaverse. I think this comes after Shadow and Bone, Crooked Kingdom, and I think there's another one. So I have this. I haven't started Shadow and Bones just because I don't own them yet. I own Crooked Kingdom, but I don't own Six of Crows. So this is just another book in the Grishaverse I wanted to have because it was only like $3. I'm pretty sure at half-price books, and it looks pretty much brand new. So I'm excited to go on that Leigh Bardugo Shadow and Bones Grishaverse universe. So I don't know, I thought it would be nice to have, so I picked it up whenever I get around to finally reading Shadow and Bone and the rest of Leigh Bardugo's work. Next up, I got The Merciless by Danielle Vega. I'm pretty sure this is a YA horror novel about like these girls in high school who try to do an exorcism on their friends. I don't know, it sounds terrifying, but the cover was just so freaking cute. Like, I have so much pink and gold in this room because I have so much pink on my bookshelf, and I don't know, the cover alone sold me, and I'm pretty sure this was also just $3. But I love horror books. You guys probably wouldn't know that about me, but not only do I like reading horror, I haven't read a lot of horror, but I do like reading it. But my favorite genre of movies, other than like rom-coms or something, is horror. I love horror films, I love horror franchises, I love watching scary movies. So you guys probably wouldn't know that about me, but only when the fall time comes around, we're gonna be reading a lot of thrillers and scary books. So I got that one. It sounds terrifying, but I'm excited to read it, and I think there's more in that series as well. Then I got Sarah Dessen's Saint Anything. This is one of her newer releases, but I used to read Sarah Destin all the time. She made the cutest YA romances. I know like today's like youth likes Jenny Han, but I know Jenny Han came out when I was still in middle school and high school, but I was like a Sarah Destin person, like Lock and Key, Along for the Ride, I'm pretty sure is what it was called, but I don't think this one is a romance. I don't really know, but I think this one just sounds so interesting, and the cover was super cute. But I honestly think like this is like just a YA coming of age, and I just remember loving Sarah Destin's writing when I was younger, so I think this was more just like a nostalgic pickup for me, even though I'd never heard anything about this book. Okay, and then lastly I have The Imposters by Scott Westerfield. So I think this is a standalone novel, but Scott Westerfield wrote the Ugly series. I've still never read that, but I know they're coming out with a movie that has Chase Stokes in it, I believe, from Outer Banks. So he just writes like dystopian fantasies or like thrillers or that sort of thing. So I'm really excited to read this. Actually, this is basically about like a body double or something. I don't really know. It's really hard to explain, but basically a body double, an imposter. I don't know. I'm just really into dystopian stuff right now. I think like I really want to read Divergent and Maze Runner because I also thrifted those at Half Price Books. So I also didn't show you guys, but I did get a vertical bookshelf. It is completely empty right now other than some book PR I actually got in the mail, which was really cool, from Hackett Publishing Company. They just sent me a couple early releases, which I didn't get them because the mailman in this town kind of sucks, but I didn't get them until after they released. But I will link these down below, and once I read them I'll definitely talk about them more, because one of them is about how to future-proof your career, avoid burnout, and build a life bigger than your business card, which I need. And then this one is about, it's called Quitting, a Life Strategy. The myth of perseverance and how the new science of giving up can set you free. Don't tempt me because I've been contemplating quitting my job. So yeah, other than that, I haven't put anything on this shelf, but I am going to be doing an online like bookshop with me video, or just an in-person bookshop, we'll see. And then doing a haul or a unboxing of all the books. Although I have like 90 books on my physical TBR that I own already, but all the books on my TBR that I don't own. So like buying my book wish list basically. So that is it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I just wanted to give you guys a little boost of serotonin with some book shopping vlogs, because I know I love book shopping. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you, Anna Louisa, for working with me in today's video. Definitely check out all the details about their upcoming Mother's Day campaign, or just use my discount code EmmaSnyder20 for 20% off. But I love you guys. Let me know what video requests you guys want to see from me, and I will see you in my next video, which is probably going to be either a wrap-up, a TBR, or a fantasy reading vlog. So I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video.